All right, folks, today we're going to talk about graphing inequalities. Now, we all know how to graph an equation. We come to the y equals button and we type in the equation that's given to us, 3x plus 4, enter, graph, and there's our line. And what this represents, this equation represents all the points that are on this line that make this equation true. Now, inequality is a little bit different. So let's talk about how to do that. Let's go back to y equals, and let's clear this out. So just like we normally would, we'd start with something that's completely clear. Now, we've got an equal sign right here. Well, we don't need an equal sign. We need a greater than symbol. Well, this calculator is a little interesting in that you can't actually type in a greater than or less than, or a greater than an equal to or less than an equal to. But what we can do is we can change this little symbol right here. So let me zoom in. So this little symbol right here, let's see if we can get this to focus. There we go. This little symbol right here, we see a line. Well, when we graph this, well, this little symbol here graphs a line. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our cursor and we're going to tab over using the direction pad. Focus again. And we're going to highlight, or we're going to get our cursor on this symbol. So now instead of having a line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the equals button. And every time I press the equal button, that sign's going to change. So let me get down here and show you. Let me zoom in. So there's our, nope, zoom in. There it is. All right. We hit equal, and we've got a bold line. Here we go. This is very interesting. So this is what we need to look for. This is the calculator's way of saying greater than or greater than and equal to. Let me hit enter one more time. Now this triangle that's shaded down, the first triangle shaded up, this is shaded down. This is less than and less than and equal to because it's shaded down. Now there's a couple more symbols here that we won't worry about because we don't need to know them. A dotted line or a spaced out line, and then back to our regular line. So not the bold line, but this is greater than or greater than equal to, less than and equal to. And let me cycle back through one more time because we need, in order to graph this inequality, this is greater than, so we need this symbol. So it's going to be y equals, and I'll direction pad over to get out of that spot. 3x plus 4, and I'm going to hit enter, and I'll zoom back in so you can see the graph. We'll hit the graph button, and that's our same line. See, this line is still 3x plus 4, and it still has a y-intercept of plus 4 and has a slope of positive 3. But what this means now is what we learned from our activity today, is that this shaded space represents the inequality. So a line is the boundary, is this line right here. An equation is the boundary line, where the inequality is the region of space where all these points make this inequality true. So we can use the calculator with these different symbols, specifically the symbols right here. The upward pointing triangle means greater than or greater than equal to. The downward pointing triangle, and I drew that wrong. I apologize. We're going to change that right now. This is not the symbol. The symbol looks like this, where the point of the triangle, the 90-degree angle of the triangle right here, the 90-degree angle of the triangle is pointed down. So this means, let me cross this out. It's okay to make mistakes as long as you catch them and fix them. So the downward triangle means less than or less than and equal to. Now with the calculator, because you know what the symbol is, because you know what this inequality is, you have to know what it means. This could very easily mean this, and you have to understand what that means when you graph it on the calculator. And we'll be practicing that today.